Hi, I'm Chef Nini Nguyen, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make dried curry crab with fried rice. This is a dish that my family loves to make all the time in the summer. It's pretty traditional in the sense of ingredients and technique, but the classic version usually calls for tamarind paste and peppers. My family likes to make it with some curry powder. So David Chang touches on this subject in the Netflix original series Ugly Delicious, and I want to expand on that. Vietnamese people have gravitated towards the New Orleans area because of the culture here and the seafood industry. Now it's been so exciting to see our food. Our food is starting to influence the New Orleans cuisine, which is already very rich. It's just so exciting to see and be a product of this change.
My fellow Americans, we've got some work to do.
Believe it or not, there are different types of Asians.
Obviously.
We aren't watered-down versions of two great things.
Asian Americans are great 2 times over.
So whether it's behind the camera, in front of a camera, or nowhere near a camera,
We are going to make it impossible to ignore us.
So welcome to our world, and leave your shoes at the door.
So here are the ingredients that we're gonna need. I have here these beautiful Louisiana blue crabs. They have been cut and trimmed and cleaned with just the crab bodies. I'm going to turn my large, wide saute pan on medium-high heat, and we're going to saute our onions, our bell peppers, and our garlic. So once your pan gets pretty warm, you wanna add about 2 tablespoons of just regular neutral oil. And we're gonna throw in our onion, bell peppers, and garlic. You wanna add your crabs right on top of all of those onions, those bell peppers. I have them beautifully laid out. And now we're gonna season it with our salt. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar. The sugar is really going to balance out all of the chilies, all of the spices from the curry powder. And then we have 2 tablespoons of Madras curry powder. We're gonna just sprinkle that right on top. We're going to pour in 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. And so we're gonna just give it a toss so that they get really, really mixed up. But you wanna make sure the opening of the crab is on the top side of the pan. Take some tongs, and I'm just gonna arrange them because we're going to now let them steam with the crab tops. Add in the top shells, and this is the really cool part. They start off blue because they're blue crabs, and later when we open this up, they're gonna be this really beautiful bright red color. And now we're gonna cover it up, and then we're gonna add rice into the bottom drippings and make fried rice with that. So after 10 minutes, your crabs should be done. Let's check it out. Wow. Now we're gonna scoop all of the crabs out, but leave some of the drippings in the pan because we want that for our fried rice. And then we're gonna take some of these crabs right in. I want all those veggies right on top. This is probably one of my oldest memories in the summer when crabs are in full season. I wasn't really good at fishing, but crabbing I can do. And so if I was ever in the wilderness, if there's water and there's crabs, I can probably feed myself. Let's top this off. So you wanna have some fresh cilantro. I love cilantro. And I'm gonna just squeeze some fresh lime juice. So here we have our dry curry crabs, but don't think about cleaning that pan just yet. We're gonna put this to the side, and we're gonna make fried rice right in the pan with all of the drippings, the leftovers. So we're just gonna toast up the little bits that are in the pan. And now I'm gonna throw in my onions, stir them up with all of those extra seasonings. And we're gonna season the rice before we add it to our pan. And now I'm gonna add in my salt, our garlic powder, and our onion powder. I'm gonna go ahead and add my crab paste to my pan now. We're gonna just stir up our seasoned rice. I'm just gonna go in with my hands. So we're gonna break up our rice right into the pan. We're gonna give this a nice stir. We're gonna add this fish sauce. So we're gonna crack a little bit of pepper. It just gives it spice without the heat. Look at that beautiful like orange color. So here you have it. We have our dry curry crab and our fried rice. Now let's make a plate. I like to make a bed of the fried rice on the bottom so that any of the crab drippings will go over the rice. Let's pick a nice little piece here. And if there's any juices that fall on the bottom, you want that, and all the vegetables. I'm gonna grab one of these crab tops. Look at all of that good stuff. So here's my finished dish. Now, when you think of New Orleans cuisine, you think of all the wonderful countries that have influenced this place. So we have French, Spanish, African, Native American, so many different places. And now, after almost 50 years, we're starting to see Vietnamese food. And it makes me so proud to see other chefs in the city inspired by the food that I grew up eating. I'm gonna try it because it smells so good and I need to take a bite. And so, here we go, cheers. The crab meat is so succulent and sweet, and the fattiness from the roe and the crab fat mixed with the rice and the chilies. It's spicy, acidic from the lime, and it's just so comforting. You need a little work to eat this, but I promise you it's gonna be worth it. Cheers, everyone.